2 Corinthians 5. For we know how the house of this tabernacle were dissolved. We have a building of God, an house not made with hands, eternal in the heavens. For in this we groan, earnestly desiring to be clothed upon with our house which is from heaven. If so be that being clothed we shall not be found naked. For we that are in this tabernacle do groan, being burdened, not for that we would be unclothed, but clothed upon, that mortality might be swallowed up of life. Now he that hath wrought us for the selfsame thing is God, who also hath given unto us the earnest of the Spirit. The Spirit itself beareth witness with our spirit, that we are the children of God. And if children, then heirs, heirs of God, and joint heirs with God. If so be that we suffer with him, that we may be also glorified together. For I reckon that the sufferings of this present time are not worthy to be compared with the glory which shall be revealed in us. For the earnest expectation of the creature waiteth for the manifestation of the sons of God. For the creature was made subject to vanity, not willingly, but by reason of him who hath subjected the same, in hope, because the creature itself also shall be delivered from the bondage of corruption into the glorious liberty of the children of God. Therefore, if any man be in Christ, he is a new creature. All things are passed away. Behold, all things are become new. And all things are of God, who hath reconciled us to himself by death, and hath given to us the ministry of reconciliation, to wit, that God was in reconciling the world unto himself, not imputing their trespasses unto them, and hath committed unto us the word of reconciliation. Now then, we are ambassadors for Christ, as though God did beseech you by us. We pray you in Christ's stead, be ye reconciled to God. For he hath made him to be sin for us, who knew no sin, that we might be made the righteousness of God in him. And by his sword will the Lord plead.
All right, Shalom. First and foremost, I would like to give all praise and glory unto Yahweh, Bahashem, Yahweh Shai, Bahashem, Rakakwadash. Double honors unto the apostles and the elders of GMS who rule well, teach well, being great examples to his younger brothers. And peace and blessings, salutations to the hopeful elect out there pushing his word in truth and in sincerity across the four winds in the name of Yahweh Shema Shah, pushing to get up out of here. Shalom to the hopeful elect, the believers and listeners who have came back to the obedience of the scriptures through faith in Yahweh Shema Shah. And what I want to get into, all right, dealing with a few articles, a few videos, all right, dealing with end time events, because as we know, the number one thing, that we're commanded to speak on, all right, is prophecy. If a brother can put that, 2nd Ezra 15, verses 1, going to Revelation, 19 and 10, just dealing with prophecy, because that's the times that we're in. These things are happening real time. Everything that the Bible, has spoken to happen, all right, is now happening in real time, and we're commissioned, as watchmen, of Yahweh Bashem Shai to do what, man? To be on our watch, and warn, Israel of the things that's happening, whether they hear or forbear, but the elect will hear and take heed all right, and act accordingly, and that will lead to what? Deliverance. Okay, so I got a few articles, a few videos I want to get. Um, let's get these first, dealing with prophecy. Now, this is the brother Malachiah, all right, Quan Wahala, second Ezra 15:1. Behold, speak thou in the ears of my people the words of prophecy which I will put in thy mouth, said the Lord. Okay, so the Lord has put the spirit, all right, of prophecy on particular men, to really indulge in these things, man. Okay, and bring it out that the elect may know what time we in according, all right, to the timeline of prophecy, man. All right. Now this is the brother Bayan Yashala, second Ezra 15:2, and caused them to be written in paper, which is the scriptures, for they are faithful and true. And when you look out into the earth, we're seeing, okay, the things, all right, that are prophesied, that they are showing themselves to be what? Faithful and true. The words, all right, that are written in this book, okay, they were written thousands of years ago, okay, before a lot of this technology even existed, okay, they were spoken of, and it's happening, real time, okay. So let's go from there. Let's get this in Revelation 19:10. Okay, this is brother Bayan Yashala. It says, and I fell at his feet to worship him. All right, Revelation 19:10. And it says, and he said unto me, see that thou do it not. I am thy fellow servant, thy brethren that have the testimony of Yahweh. Worship Yahweh. Okay, for the testimony of Yahweh, the spirit of prophecy, man. Okay, because all prophecy leads to the rulership of Yahweh. All prophecy leads to the rulership of Yahweh, man. That's a lesson within itself. Brother can put that in the comment board after the lesson, Baba Kasha. We get down on it. Now, I got okay a few articles. All right, because what we're seeing is Esau Edom, has made life miserable for the masses in the earth. Okay, and I want to get these few articles, then we'll go to the videos. Now, now this is an article from ABC, because Esau Edom has created, if a brother can put that in Isaiah 16:2, okay, dealing with the gross darkness, okay. Now, looking at this article here, which is easy to believe, all right, because Esau Edom has made, especially in America, has made society extremely stupid. He's made being dumb and uninformed, all right, popular, a culture in this society. Okay, and I just was reading this article. Matter of fact, I'll let this little clip play, and it'll go into it. All right, let me mute it.
The high school graduating class of 2022 had the lowest average ACT score in more than 30 years, according to new data. The ACT is a standardized test used for college admissions in the U.S. This year's high school seniors had a national average composite score of 19.8. Scores for English, math, reading, and science are individually scored on a scale of 1 through 36. The scores for all four are then averaged together to form a composite score. This is the first time since 1991 that the average ACT score was below 20, according to the data. This is the fifth consecutive year of declines in average ACT score in what ACT CEO Janet Godwin called a worrisome trend. The data also showed that only 22% of seniors in the class of 2022 met the benchmarks in the four main ACT test sections. However, more high school students are taking the ACT now than ever before. In 2015, only 27% of graduates had taken the test, while the class of 2022 saw 60% of students take it at least once.
Ubrelvy helps you fight migraine attacks. You won't take a time out. One dose of Ubrelvy quickly stops migraine.
So what you have is pretty much, society, that's being less and less intelligent because as Esau, pushes all this convenience in the earth, it's separating people, from critical thinking, problem solving, skill sets. Okay. People spend majority of their time in the virtual reality, okay, on phones, okay. People spend majority of their time, not interacting with the natural earth, but interacting, okay, within this man's, technology, man. And most of the technology, thinks for you. That's why it's called smart phone, okay, smart refrigerator, okay. It's enabling you, okay, and dumbing the masses down, man. That's why sometimes it's good to take a break, from particular things, you know, because this society is full of what? Entertainment. People who sit around and watch, what's going on in the lives of celebrities. Okay. If a brother can post it in uh Revelation, not Revelation, so like the book of Sirach, chapter 19, and I want to say 22. Yep. Sirach 19 and 22. All right. Now, this is from the brother Yaquab, the Hope for Elect 3. This Isaiah 60 and 2 said, "For behold, the darkness shall cover the earth, and gross darkness the people." Okay. And people are so out of touch, with reality. Okay. Especially here in America, which is doped up, on GMO foods. Okay. Drugs themselves. All right. And the doctrines and the confusion of this society. Okay. And the scriptures say also in if a brother can get that in second Esdras, at least 16, 21, and 22, you know, because people are becoming, less intelligent, man. You try to have a conversation with the majority, of these, these TikTok babies, okay, 2021, all right, especially the modern woman, she, extremely unintelligent, man, okay. No skill set whatsoever, man, just here. And Esau has created a whole culture and a society like that. You got the mumble rap where, you have rappers that are the hottest rappers, but you barely understand what he's saying. You know, this is the society that we live in, man, that we live in. Okay, where everything is dumbed down. There's certain, artists and rappers that are out now that they couldn't have came out in the 90s, okay, because they had no skills, you know, they wouldn't even be considered. You couldn't drop Lil Yachty, back in the mid 90s, early 90s. Okay, you couldn't do that. Okay, there will be pure trash. All right, but people are so dumbed down and on that low frequency wave, that this is a new standard in society, man. Stupidity. Okay. Now, this is the brother Beyond Yashala, this is Rock 19 and 22. It said the knowledge of wickedness is not wisdom. Yeah, because people have increased, okay, in wickedness. Okay. People have rapidly increased in wickedness, but not in wisdom. Okay. The same women that fight and scream for pro-abortion, those same women have no skill set as a mother. They don't know that they have no cookbooks. All right. They have no nursing skills of infants. You see, They don't understand, you know, the herbs and nutrition, how the body works. See, ancient women understood these things, man. Okay. They don't understand how to manage, you know, the domestic affairs of a household. Okay. But they are are wise in wickedness, man. Okay. All into witchcraft. You see? And this is because of who? The rulers. Okay. Which are what? These Edomites, which are heavy into the left hand side. And see, like I say, people have, they call this society progressive, but it's becoming more and more, all right, unintelligent, man. Okay. It says, neither at any time the counsel of sinners prudence. Okay. This is not a wise way to exist on the earth, man. When you see how people live and how people move and the decision making that goes on in the earth, man, this is not a wise way to exist in the earth, man. Because when you go back to the law, statutes, and commandments, that was the wisest way, okay, to exist in the earth, man. It wasn't just a bunch of rules and regulation and restrictions, okay, as Esau Edom pushes, you know, that narrative in the earth. No, it was the wisest way to exist, okay, in the earth. And that way is coming back. And now, when really you in the spirit and you compare the ways of Yahweh Bashem Al Shai and the ways of this society, all right, Yahweh Bashem Al Shai has ways that's on a high level, that's on a high frequency, man. You know, going into, you know, wearing the same, you know, type of you know, material, you know, for clothing, okay, dealing with the land Sabbath, you know, dealing with, you know, the welfare system we had, dealing with, you know, the laws of inheritance, okay, dealing with the, you know, the new moon, okay, all these things, all right, are the wisdom of the Most High. And see, Esau has separated society so far from their standard, and we see, all right, the earth has gotten extremely dumb, okay. That Cardi B spirit, that goofy, you know, adult but a child mind, like that's the new thing. To be a big old ass adult, okay, with this you know, goofy childlike mind, you know. This is the brother Bayan Yasha'Allah, second Ezra 16:21 says, behold, victuals shall be so good cheap upon earth that they shall think themselves to be in good case, and even then shall evils grow upon the earth. Yeah, because as you know, things happen, you know, and they die down, you know, people go more into a coma, you know, they become more, all right, you know, chaos and, you know, turmoil become normalized to the point where they forget, you know, that things are happening, man, that evils are growing in the earth. People are so obsessed with things that don't matter, okay, things of such low frequency. All right, there's people that's all they do is sit up and I say follow the lives of celebrities, man. Or, you know, they might be a local celebrity on social media and all they do is feed into their character all day, you know, to the point it has dumbed them down, man. Okay, we're supposed to be doing things, man. Supposed to be out and about, supposed to be learning more about the earth. Okay, each generation is supposed to add supposed to pass down wisdom that they've learned in their lifetime to the next generation, and that generation takes that wisdom and runs with it, okay, adds to it, and then passes it that wisdom down to the next generation, man. Okay, but that doesn't happen in this society. All right, matter of fact, let's get um because those the ways, you know, especially of our forefathers, man. Okay, this is if a brother can get Sirach 24 and 32 through 34. Yep. Sirach 24 verses 32 through verse 34. All right. It says, even then shall evils grow upon the earth, sword, famine, and great confusion. Yeah, people are becoming more and more confused. Okay, this man, here it is, it's simple. There's two genders. Okay, but this man has people confused on that. Okay, and then they work, the male and female organs work so naturally, okay, together. Even feminine and masculine energy work, they complement each other so well. But he has people confused on that to where you have gender wars, okay, 20 some genders, one nigga saying call me them or they, okay. It's a very dumbed down, stupid ass society, man. Okay. And it's because of who Esau Edom, man. And he dumps society down, but then tells you that his technology is so great. You know, technology is going to surpass, you know, the, the, the intelligence of humans. Because he steady dumbing you people down, man. Okay. Yep, brother got this. This is the brother Yahweh, Hopeful Elect 3, Ecclesiastes 10 and 16 says, woe to thee, O land, when thy king is a child and thy princes eat in the morning. Okay? And the ruler of this society is a big child, very immature, how this man rules and governs the earth, man. Okay, this is very immature. Like you see a movie where it's a little child always playing pranks, like that Dennis the Menace spirit. Okay, that's how Esau rules the earth, man. Just putting all type of like him putting yellow 5 and red 40 and all these different products. That's like a big prank, on the earth, man. Chemtrail and everything, man. Okay, fake foods and human meat, that he's he sells in restaurants and different things. Okay, it's like a big child just constantly playing pranks. But see, this man pranks lead to death. This is a big child that's in authority, man. And it says, and thy princes eat in the morning, which means they're undisciplined, man. Okay, because if you was of nobility, you would pretty much wake up in the morning and you would handle, the majority of your serious affairs in the morning, okay, before, you would, partake, in eating, and dining. You will handle your serious affairs. You will order your kingdom aright, or whatever authority that you have within the kingdom. You will get things in order, okay, and then you would tend to yourself, okay. But Esau does the exact opposite, man. He's just undisciplined child that's running the earth, okay. Now, when you go to this the brother Beyond Yasha. Now this is Rock 24 and 32. It says, I will yet make doctrine to shine as the morning, and I will send forth her light afar off. Okay. And that's happening now. Okay. And how is the light of this doctrine going afar off, man? Through the web. Okay. The new Urim and Thummim, these laptops, cell phones. Okay. That's that light, because there's nothing but a bunch of lights, okay, that make up this technology, man. Okay, and this wisdom is doing what, man? This doctrine is the shining light in darkness, man. Okay, we can see the flaws of this society because of what? This light. You see? All right, verse 33, and it says, I will yet pour out doctrine as prophecy and leave it to all ages forever. See, our forefathers, they had these things scribed, the visions they had. The Lord had the spirit on them to have these things scribed, and that's why we have, okay, these records of today. Our forefathers passed this wisdom down to us, man, through records, through the Bible. You see, the Bible, all right, is pretty much the forefathers of Israel writing, all right, to their descendants. Okay? And we have this knowledge and this wisdom now. If a brother can put Sirach 39 and 1, okay. You gotta understand we have to understand, what's going on, man. Okay. But the Bible wasn't a book where you read and all you get is God is all love, he loves everyone. Let's all get along, we all humans. You know, That has nothing to do with it, man. Okay, the Bible is ancient wisdom, all right, that our forefathers left, all right, for their descendants to have, all right, to do what, man? To have an advantage in the earth, man. You see, verse 20 is the brother Yahweh, the Hopeful Lake 3, verse 34. All right, so Rock 24 and 34. Behold, that I have not labored for myself only, but for all them that seek wisdom. Okay, our forefathers would pass down wisdom. They was thinking generations ahead when they would write things down. Okay, that's why you read the book of Sirach as we getting all these precepts out of Sirach. Well, there was Israelite men who wanted the generation that came after them, okay, to learn from their life lessons, okay, and have a easy, okay, and have a easier life based on their trial and error, okay. Come on, man. This is the book of Sirach 39 and 1. It said, but he that giveth his mind to the law of the Most High and is occupied in the meditation thereof will seek out the wisdom of all the ancient. Okay? And what did the ancient do? They recorded visions. They recorded life lessons. Okay? They recorded their observations of looking at things through the spirit. You go to Proverbs, Ecclesiastes, okay? Wisdom of Solomon, you know, the book of Sirach, okay? Those books are wisdom for practical day-to-day living. The Israelite men, okay, through the spirit, received through experience, man. Okay? Now, let's go from there. Let's get this article here. Let's shift gears a little bit, you know, the spirit. And on that topic, you know, but that's, you know, a heavy, you know, topic, you know, dealing with our forefathers. Now, if a brother could put Proverbs 28 and not Proverbs 29 and 2, and let's get Isaiah 24 verses 5 through 7. You know, now this is from Natural News, okay.com, and it says to create more pharmaceutical customers, big pharmas want doctors to screen every American over 8 for anxiety. Okay, so listen to the listen to the title of this article. To create more pharmaceutical customers, Big Pharma wants doctors to screen every American over, all right, over 8 for anxiety. Okay. 8 years old, man. What the hell would an 8-year-old know about anxiety, man? But this is the life we live in, man. Okay, this is the society that we live in where you born into stress, you're born into oppression. That's the new inheritance is you know, children being born into oppression and stress and anxiety, man. Okay, because of the energy that the mother is in, okay, during the pregnancy affects the children. Okay, it says if the pharmaceutical drug cartel get their way, every American over the age of 8 will soon be advised to get screened for anxiety. And you know, he's gonna diagnose the masses of them with anxiety so he can dope them up and put more demons on them, man. Okay, this is a very wicked, twisted, perverted society, man, that this man is running. Okay? It said even if they show no symptoms of any kind of mental or emotional illness, man, and this society is becoming a torture for children, man. Okay, a torture for children, man. You got the mask on, then you go to the library. All right, it's a nigga. Okay, nigga look like KG, you know, Kevin Garnett with a dress on. You know, big Cam Newton nigga with a dress on. Okay, reading to you, man. Okay? Bug the hell out. All right? It says the U.S., you know, you got the mask on, then you go in the library, this nigga here, read, okay? Then you leave there, okay? And you go home, your parents are stressed out, arguing about what they can afford at the grocery store. You see? And much worse, man. Okay? This man is creating the earth as a torture camp, man, a death torture camp, man. You see, this man has to be stopped. And um, it says the U.S. Preventive Service Task Force, one of the most influential groups governing American healthcare, says that mental health issues screaming, all right, stemming from the, all right, you see it, and you see what that led to. They're still using this as a scapegoat. All right, the C-19, all right, are not being properly addressed, and that's something, all right, that needs to change. All right. It says what the group really mean, of course, is that big pharma is greedy for more cash profits and needs new customers to be diagnosed with anxiety so they can get hooked on all the latest blockbuster anti-anxiety medications, man. Okay, which does nothing put more demons on you, man. Okay, 8-year-olds getting tested for anxiety, man. Okay, a society with children, okay, you have to worry about anxiety, man. Goddamn 8, okay? And the society has changed so much, man. I remember, hey, the biggest decision of the day, all right, is what cereal I'm gonna eat this morning, man. You know, that was the biggest choice I had. Okay, you know, the honeycomb, the pops, you know, the you see, it's sometimes you get cute, you mix, both the cereals together. See, yeah, what the hell is a child stressed out about, man? Okay, but this is the society, man. Now, this is on the brother I'm one, Proverbs 29:2. It say, when the righteous are in authority, the people rejoice, but when the wicked bear rule, the people mourn. And this earth is a state of mourning. People are sad, depressed, okay, faking it, going out, fake happy, okay, depressed as hell, you know, lonely as hell, man, through, you know, and it's under the energy, all right, of Esau, Edom, man, the ruler of the earth. This is Isaiah 24:5. It said the earth also is defiled under the inhabitants thereof, because they have transgressed the laws, changed the ordinance, broken the everlasting covenant. Okay? And this place is defiled, man. You know? Everything here has been defiled, man. Children don't have innocence anymore. You got children, under 10, addicted to porn. Okay? They're exposed to so much. Like, this society just defiles you when you come out the womb. They put the juice in you from the door. Okay? You come out the hospital juiced up as a child, you know. Then they put all these subliminals in these cartoons and books. Then you go learn, their curriculum that pretty much teaches you to be the Satanist. And now, they just, I say, they got the drag, you can't only know how to say it, okay, without risking the strike. You got, and then the fact that you got to tiptoe around wickedness, this ain't it, man. Verse 6, this Isaiah 24:6, it says, therefore have the curse devoured the earth, okay, they that dwell therein are desolate. There it said, therefore the inhabitants of the earth are burned and few men left. And this is why the Lord is going to destroy this place, man. Okay? All this is leading up to the destruction of this society, man. Everything that we're going into and reading about is all the build up to the destruction, man. Okay? It's Isaiah 24:7 said, the new wine mourneth, the vine languisheth, all the merry hearted do sigh. Okay, and this is where society is going. Okay, it's getting worse and worse. All right, people are getting sadder and sadder. Okay, and people finna be through. But guess what? Everything is fake. Relationships are fake. You know, this is done. Everybody has an agenda. Okay, but then you have maps. Minor attracted person. That's the new thing. Okay, but if a brother can put that not Revelation, St. John 16:20. Okay, because hey, we rejoice in this place. All right, collapsing, man, and these wicked people suffering, man. Okay, and the Lord is going to plague this place, and anxiety, okay, and depression is a plague, man. It's a demon. Okay, now you have this, all right, going on in EU. Remember, we're always watching the EU because hey, they're pretty much ahead of the curve as far as the chaos and the turmoil that's coming to these first world countries, man. All right, these first class nations, man. Okay, in the West, NATO, America, EU nations, man. Okay, they have enjoyed the privileges of being first world and having abundance. Okay, but now we're seeing what, man? All right, poverty. Okay, poverty is becoming norm. All right, to these developed countries, man. All right, I'm gonna read this and I'm gonna go into that article. This is St. John 16:20. Verily, verily, I say unto you, that ye shall weep and lament, but the world shall rejoice, and ye shall be sorrowful, but your sorrow shall be turned into joy. Okay, so as we was in the spirit of lamenting because of this wickedness, just flourishing in the earth. Okay, well now as we see the society is beginning to suffer, that's our rejoicing, man, because we know Yahweh Shema Shah is about to wrap it up, man. Okay, and remove the wicked Esau Edom, all right, from power. Now, I want to go here, all right, and if a brother can post those precepts in Baruch, okay, chapter 4, I believe, starting around the 31st, dealing with the miserable are the cities, you know. But let's get this. Now this is happening in Europe as we speak. Okay. Like I say, why these Edomites in America are enjoying their college football. Okay, and and drinking goddamn 200 Bud Lights. Nigga watching college football drink 200 Bud Lights, man. Okay, chilling. Spilling beer everywhere when their team score. See, that's what's happening. But then you go across the pond, okay? It said Europeans panic buying firewood and stoves in desperate preparation for dark winter without electricity and gas. Okay? It says reality is beginning to set in for Europeans as winter looms, driving many of them to panic purchase firewood and wood stoves in anticipation of a very dark winter, okay, without energy. We are told that Russia's invasions of Ukraine, followed by the sabotage incident at the Nord Stream gas pipelines in the Baltic Sea from Russia to Germany, are the reason why energy prices are soaring in Europe. The truth, however, is that energy, food, and other inflation was already soaring before the Russian innovation, meaning Wall Street and other financial tyrants are once again the real culprits. And see, they want to bring suffering to these first world countries, man. Okay? So they can start setting up these different systems. They want to make people desperate. Okay, they want to snatch away comforts, and the only way back, okay, to those comforts is going to be through a particular device, man, the charagma. Okay, so we're seeing them purposely collapse these people's economy, man. Okay, now It says the latest report suggests that much of Europe is on the verge of returning to medieval days without electricity, which is massively spiking demand for wood, stove, fireplace, and other things needed to stay warm in the dead cold winter. Europe truly is on the verge of a total energy collapse, man. You know, and we're watching out, man, for these things, man. Okay. Here it is, all this technology, but there's shortages of everything, man. Okay. A society that's so progressive, that's so far beyond the days of old, but there's a shortage in everything, man. Okay, so the prospect of rolling blackouts, all right, or worse, edges closer as the leaves fall and temperature drop. The fun and games are nearing their end, in other words, and many Europeans are starting to feel fear and panic about what might happen next if they fail to at least try to prepare for the worst. They over there on edge, man. Okay? You think they give a damn about the college top 25? Okay? You think they care, all right, about Lizzo outfit, a goddamn Lizzo outfit, you know, as they finna get ready to go through these times, man. Okay. It says, according to reports, upwards of 70% of European population relies on natural gas to heat their homes. Right now, about 40 million people have started to or already were burning wood to heat their homes in anticipation of lights out situation in the coming months or even weeks. European Union EU leaders tried but failed to agree on a price cap for natural gas, which was followed by Europeans panic buying the world's most basic fuel. All right, reported Bloomberg, and they doing these things on purpose, man. Okay, what is the end game? All right, I got another article. This is why they're doing these things, man. Okay. All right, now this is from the brother I'm a one. All right, Isaiah 24:4 said, the earth mourned and faded, okay, away. The world languishes and fades away. The haughty people of the earth do languish. Okay, the haughty people of the earth do languish. You see, because you gotta remember there was a pride amongst these first world countries, man. Okay, they didn't care what was going on in the earth as long as they were able to enjoy their first world privileges, man. Okay, you know, these Starbucks Edomites, all right, these Facebook Jakes. Okay, so let's go to here. All right, this is brother Yaqub. All right, the hopeful leg 3. This is Baruch 4:31 says, miserable are they that afflicted thee and rejoiced at thy fall. Okay, because we know that these EU nations, mainly Spain, French, okay, had a major part in the slave trade, man. Okay, and we're finna see these EU nations suffer, man. These people suffer. It's going to begin with the citizens, but it's going to end with their nobles going into captivity, man. Okay, the people are suffering now, the common people. Okay, but the nobles, they gonna get their work too, man. All right, because if they, you know, make it past, if they are in the inner circle where, you know, they're pretty much straight. All right, guess what? They're gonna be preserved for captivity. Verse 32. It says, miserable are the cities which thy children serve, miserable is she that received thy sons. See, it's going to come to America. When it's speaking of she, it's mainly speaking of America, because these things that we're seeing that these other developed countries go through, it's going to come to America, and it's going to come the worst, man, because of America received the bulk, all right, of Israelites, man. Okay, this is the book of Baruch, chapter 4, verse 33. It said, for as she rejoiced at thy ruin and was glad of thy fall, so shall she be grieved, all right, for her own desolation. Okay, and we seeing grief and taking hold, all right, in the earth, man. Okay, Verse 34 said, "For I will take away the rejoicing of her great multitude, and her pride shall be turned into mourning." This is what we're seeing. You know, people went from, central air and heat, okay, no limitations on how they was moving, to now panic buying, okay, gas lines, you're in the gas line for hours over there in the EU, okay, that convenience is being snatched away, all right, and now the new norm is grieving, is grief, okay. Now let's go from there. Let's segue to all right. Let's segue. Because what is this leading to? Okay. Now this is another let me see. And here we go. All right, because it's an end game to what's going on. All right, now this is from Tyranny News. Okay. Now going back to the WEF. Okay, you got Klaus Schwab. All right. Now this is quote. It says, all right, the demic represents a rare but narrow window, okay, seeing that you have but a short time of opportunity to reflect, reimagine, and reset our world, okay. So as we see these first world countries, okay, are being, demolished or being broken down, it's for the purpose and the sake of a great reset, okay. It says anarcho-capitalist activist Jeff Berwick warned that a global economic collapse will usher in a communist one world government. He cited recent events, including the Nord Stream pipeline sabotage, all right, which they blaming it as of why EU is suffering this energy crisis. Okay, as we know, these things are set up, all right, upon the world stage that the elites are writing the script for. Okay, but it's linked up to prophecy in the scriptures because it's the will of the Lord. They're performing the will of the Heavenly Father on the left hand side. Okay, till it's time to them to be removed when they're no longer needed. Okay, it says the crash of the British pound and the 46 trillion stocks and bonds wipeout as signs that this communist government is spreading worldwide. Berwick added that people have seen many businesses shut down over the last 3 years due to the what? C19, showing you what this thing was about. This is linked up to anxiety. This is linked up to businesses shutting down, economies crashing, showing you what this thing was about. Okay? It says many more were shut down thanks to energy crisis happening in Europe. Okay? The host of the Anarchist podcast said no businesses will be spared. Those that survive the lockdowns will not survive hyperinflation, which is the second phase of the globalist plan. According to the Berwick, the economic collapse is all on purpose, as WEF Executive Director Klaus Schwab and his globalist cohorts are pushing, all right, the Great Reset and the Fourth Industrial Revolution. He added that many will lose their jobs, all right, if the plans by Schwab and his allies push through, as it will happen fast, like a tsunami. He said it's gonna happen fast, man. Though it tarry, wait for it. Okay? That's why Yahweh Shai, Your brother can post that in Luke 21, all right, verses 34, okay, through 36. All right, Bob Shah. You see? And he said, hey, it's gonna happen fast, man, because this is the build-up, this is the calm before the storm, man. Things are gonna move quickly. And you can feel, that this second wave, that this second phase is gonna be on a whole nother level. It said, moreover, the activists cited, all right, a statement from the United Nations calling on central banks to stop raising interest rate and put price controls on everything. Almost everything in the world is headed not only in a recession, but the greatest depression of all time. The UN added, okay? So this is what these events that we see happening, this is what they're leading to. They have an end game in mind, okay? Now, let's get these. All right, this is the brother Bayan Yasha'Allah, Luke 21:34 says, and take heed to yourselves, he said, any time your hearts be overcharged with some fighting and drunkenness and cares of this life, so that their day come upon you unawares. Okay? That their day come upon you unawares. You see? This is what's happening, okay, real time in the earth. And people are unawares. And then he said what's going to happen fast. He said, look, it's going to be like a tsunami. Okay? Quick and powerful, man. And that's how prophecy is going to be. So that's why Yahweh Shah is telling us to take heed to ourselves, man. Make sure we're not doing too much, man. All right? Make sure we're staying active in the spirit. All right? Having awareness, being circumspect. Okay? Verse 35 said, for as a snare shall it come on all them that dwell on the face of the whole earth. Watch ye therefore and pray always, that ye may be accounted worthy to escape all these things that shall come to pass, and to stand before the Son of Man. So we're watching. Okay? We understand we're here. Okay? One event can change so much. There's so many things. It takes one domino for the domino effect, man. Okay? And there's so many things that's pending and that's on deck. Okay? That we know where we at, man. Okay? So now we understand the end game, what they want to do, and see society is already prepped, okay, to conform. All right. So when you get I want to get this here. All right, which this video been circulating, okay, dealing with, all right, Eve. Now if a brother can put Proverbs, all right, 3:31. You guys want to see where technology? All right, brother, put Proverbs 3:31, and let's get Proverbs 4, all right, and 14, okay. But I know you a lot of brothers have seen this video, okay. All right, showing you that what the masses are prepped, especially, our people, and of our people, especially Eve, man. Okay, she's ready to to lock in, the deal from the garden, man. She's ready to lock it all the way in, man. Okay, but hey, this has to happen. You see, a lot of Israelites would die being led, okay, their households being led by the Israelite woman. Millions of Israelites are going to die. Okay. But Eve is fully invested, man. Okay, which a lot of our people are men and women. Okay, but we know Eve is front line. All right. So I'm gonna play this, we'll go.
Technology is taking us. I'm at Whole Foods right now, and I'm getting ready to pay for my food with the palm of my hand, like this. But I'm not going to show the palm of my hand because I don't know if you guys could take the video, screenshot it, and wave the picture of the palm of my hand over the thing and pay for you guys stuff. So
I just caught that. All right. Now, how dumb can you be? Okay, we just talked about how society is dumbed down. She just said she's not gonna show the inside of her hand because she don't know if you can take a picture of the inside of her hand and then you go pay for something. Okay, let's listen to her say this again, man. How dumb can you be? You know? And this is why the masses of people deserve whatever is written in prophecy, man. Okay? You can't make this up, man. I didn't even, pay attention to this the first time. But the spirit had us just talked about how dumbed down people are, man. Especially the modern nigga woman, man. Okay?
want to see where technology is taking us. I'm at Whole Foods right now, and I'm getting ready to pay for my food with the palm of my hand, like this. But I'm not going to show the palm of my hand because I don't know if you guys could take the video, screenshot it, and wave the picture of the palm of my hand over the thing and pay for you guys stuff. So we're just not even going to take chances. But I am going to show you guys how far we've come with technology because it's crazy. So this is a new technology that they've come out with, and I'll show you guys how it works. Your total will pop up, and then you'll wave your hand over this, and it'll process your payment, and that's it. And off I go with my food, lunch, and things. Do y'all see how crazy technology is getting? I don't have to pull nothing out of my bag. My purse stayed on my arm the whole time. I just wave my hand over a sensor, and I don't know if you guys seen, but like the debit card that they have saved on file for my palm print pops up and it says, "Thank you for your purchase. The amount will be removed from," and then my debit card. What? I just, I don't know. That's so cool to me. In a world where a lot of things are not cool these days, that is so amazing to me. It almost makes me feel like Chip Girl. And if you guys don't know who Chip Girl is, you need to go search Chip Girl and you need to watch and like all of her feed because her and her husband are amazing. I'm sure they're going to be the reason behind a lot of us getting a lot of different technology one day. That man is a freaking genius. But I feel like Chip Girl here.
Oh, all right. And you see, okay, who she said she feel like, all right, with them nappy ass ponytail, okay, but she say she feel like Chip Girl, okay, so let's go see Chip Girl. We're gonna go see her. Let's see Chip Girl, then we're gonna get the precepts, man. But hey, it is what it is. It is what it is. Do you, baby girl, you know? Said she feel like Chip Girl. So when you go get the original, Chip Girl, Let's see who she's hold on. God damn. What the hell is all this? All right, but let's see who she's imitating. Okay. And it was a very low level version of Chip Girl. Okay, you're nothing like okay, you spent $12.28 in Whole Food. Okay. And what the hell is so great? You know?
Oh, yeah, shit today.
So let's go to Chip Girl. All right, the original. And let's see what she is drawing. Eve is drawing her inspiration from. Okay.
I'm so freaking nervous.
Woman implants chip in hand to unlock doors and cupboards with no keys. In a video that's both seriously cool but slightly unnerving, a woman claims to have a chip implanted in her hand so she can unlock doors and cupboards in her house without using keys. Everyone's been there, religiously performing the keys phone wallet pat down to check you've got everything, but I've never once
Let me find the short. That ain't the one I wanted. Hold on real quick. Salakia. I think I just want this short.
Chip Girl here. You guys keep asking me to show you what should be around our house, so I'm going to show you. Hi, Chip Pup. So this is our main living area of the house. Not really done yet, but... And this is the second part of our house, which will be chippied by this door. This is another way into our main part of our house, which will also be chippied. And this room will be chippied, which has really, really tasty snacks, as well as our alcohol. This is the part of the house that's pretty much chippied all the time because we don't use it that often. And over here, here's another side of the house. Can't see it yet, but there will be doors right here that will be chippied as well. Guest bedroom will be chippied. Elevator and gym will be chippied. This is our mother-in-law suite, which will be chippied. This is our salon, which will also be chippied. Our front door will also be chippied. It's just not done yet. This is our kid hangout room. This is our basketball court and our storage. So Chip Girl here. You guys keep asking me to show you what we chippy around our house, so I'm going to show you.
So you see, all right, how, her and the husband are living. Okay, and you see Eve said, look, y'all should follow Chip Girl, love all her content. Okay, because Eve wants that lifestyle. Like when Eve was on this whole high value, man, Eve wanted that lifestyle. Okay. All right. She wanted them two, all right, oppressed as, buns, them balls on her head to be living like that, man. No. Okay. You even go spend $12.28 and compare herself to Chip Girl. No. Completely different, completely different leagues. Esau was in his blessing, man. Okay. Got one slice of pizza that, the detox tea from Whole Food. I feel like Chip Girl. How? Okay. Them folks ridiculously balling. But that's what Jake want to be. Okay. And Jake imitate Esau. Okay. As if they're on the equal level. Like, come on, man. All right. Now let's get this. The brother Bayon Yashala. This is Proverbs 3:31. It says, "Envy not the oppressor, and choose none of his ways." And our people, because Eve said, she said, the chip girl and her husband is going to be the reason a lot of people, okay, take the charagma, man. Okay, take the MOTB. Okay, there's a lot of Israelites that's going to follow these Edomites into destruction, man. Okay, and there's going to be a lot of households led by, the modern nigger woman that's going to follow these Edomites into destruction, man. Okay, it's the brother number 1, Proverbs 4:14. All right, hey, 4:14. Okay, and pretty much this is a commandment, hey, for the elect, man, the spirit. All right, it says, "Enter not in the path of the wicked." Okay, when you follow someone's path, where you follow their doings, and Jake is prepared to follow the doings of the wicked. It says, "And go not in the way of evil men." Okay, and our people are finna follow Esau, Edom to the biggest destruction ever, man. The worst time and the worst time since the earth was is about to happen because of the wickedness of this society. And Jake is prepped to follow Esau all the way out. Okay. Isaiah 30:12. This is the brother Hope for elect 3. All right. It says, "Wherefore thus said the Holy One of Israel, because ye despise this word and trust in oppression and perverseness and stay thereon." All right. She said, look how far technology has come. Okay. And if technology came that far, all right, you got to explain your head looking like that in the camera, man. You know? The technology came this far, and then that's what you could do with your hair, man. Okay. But on a serious note, our people, they reject the gospel, they reject rulership, they reject immortality for a goddamn whole food purchase, man. Okay? They trust in the way technology is going. They would rather have this than what's promised in the scriptures, man. Okay? Um, let's get verse 13. All right, this is Isaiah 30:13. Said, "Therefore, this iniquity shall be to you as a breach ready to fall, okay, swelling out in a high wall, whose breaking cometh suddenly at an instant." Okay, see, people are not thinking about the prophecy of torments, people starving to death, civil unrest. See, people that got the juice, they act like they was invincible, like they was just immune to everything else. Like Jake got Jake got the juice and act like he was bulletproof, like he couldn't, not like they was immortal. So how much more you think when they get, the sea hip? Okay, but you still have all this World War III still coming. You're not gonna be able to get to a store. Okay, how bad it's gonna be out here. So having the sea hip, okay, that's not a shield from the prophecy that's to come, but it's gonna come all of a sudden. Okay, it's gonna come all of a sudden, and people gonna be through. And just like the brother said, like that money gonna be programmable right now. I said you can open your doors and make your little deposits, but that money gonna be programmable, man. Okay, there's gonna be a limit on what you buy and how she buys it, man. Okay, but hey, if they like it, I love it. Okay, if that's the thing now, they like it, I love it. All right, but we know what we gonna do, man. Okay, through only Jake. You see, that's why this is. All right. Over offense, man.
You guys want to see where
There you go. Hold on. Before we leave, goddamn. So this is all right. Through. Okay. A picture say 1,000 words. All right. So long, Jake. So long, Eve. All right. We see you on the other side. Lord willing, we make it. All right. But that's the point. Good grief. Okay. All right, that's the point, Lord will. You brothers and you few sisters were edified once again. I'm gonna give all praise and glory unto Yahweh Ba'ashem, Yahweh Shah, Ba'ashem, Kakadash. Double honors to the apostles and the elders of GMS who rule well, teach well, being a great example to all the younger brothers, and peace and blessed salutations to the hopeful elect. Shalom.